Hey polish fans, it's Caroline again and welcome to another video here at Wild Wind Lacquer. In today's video we are doing the first of quite a few overviews and reviews of the estate haul of nail polish, over 2,000 bottles that I got. We recently just wound down on that last haul video and now we're digging into the details, the juicy tidbits of what I got. So I have a few highlights for you in this video. We're going to go over the total number of polishes that I hauled, as well as our top 3 most hauled brands from this haul, as well as the 5 runners-up for most polishes hauled per brand. Here's our total. Over the course of that entire series, 39 videos worth of hauls, there were 2,242 polishes. Now that is not including cuticle oils, beauty products, or the miscellaneous eyeshadows that I ran into in the last tote. It's also not including things like the latex barrier or anything like that. This is just speaking of nail polishes. It does include top coats and base coats, but that's just because it was far too complicated to try to narrow those down, although I do have them in their own section, so I can have a number of those at some point here as well. So anybody have a guess as to our first top brand that we hauled? I think I mentioned it a few times, and yep, I was right. It is far and away Colors by Laro. That is this chunk here, which keep in mind the totes that I'm showing you are just from the keep pile. So this is not going to include any that were in the D-stash tote, which is over there. It's also not going to include any that I have over in my favorites section. So this is just an overall visual for you guys to see the brand. Colors by Laro won it by a long shot at 308 bottles. Wow, that was definitely the winner by a long shot. No one even came close to reaching into the 200s. Our next runner-up brand was Cult Nails at 106. So like I said, far and away by almost 3 times as much as any other brand in the entire haul. So Cult came in second at 106. And again, that's only the keep pile. I have plenty in my favorites. There's actually a handful in my favorites from Cult Nails, as well as quite a few that did go into the D-stash. And then our third highest number found per brand is Stardust Polish. So they came in third place with 98 polishes. So again, this is not every polish. This is only the ones that I kept. A number of them did go into the D-stash as well. So that was our top 3. Colors by Laro, Cult Nails, and Stardust. All right, so now on to our 5 runners-up. The next one by most bottles is not that far behind Stardust. It is Vapid, coming in at 91 bottles. Now, they are actually sitting in the little tiered tray that I have over here to my right, and it's rather dark over there at the moment, so we're just taking a peek at one of the bottles, but they came in at 91, so not very far behind third place. Next up we have Zoya. They came in at 76, so again not that far behind Vapid for our 4th place winner. And then our next most is this one here, this tote of Love Angeline. They came in with a total of 70 bottles. Next up is Rescue Beauty Lounge. We ended up hauling 67 of their bottles. Some were in boxes, some were not. This is one of the brands that I was very, very excited to find. So I am really happy that they ended up in the top 8. And then our last brand coming in at 8th place is Square Hue at 63 bottles. That's another brand that no longer makes polish, and it used to be a subscription box, so I'm really happy to be able to add so many of these to my collection. So there's just a quick little overview of the total number that we had, as well as our top 3 and the 5 runners up. Totally blown away at just how many Colors by Laro we ended up with. Over 300, that is impressive. So keep your eye open for the rest of these overview videos. I have a lot of sorting and comparisons to tackle. If you have any suggestions about which polishes you want to see sorted first, leave them down in the comments below. I'm always open to suggestions with this, especially with a project this big. We still have a long ways to go, so you'll be seeing more of these polishes for sure. As always, thank you so much for hanging out with me for a few moments of your day. I hope you have a good rest of your weekend, and I will see you in that next one.